First through these this morning and get to the rugby. Andy Dunn is standing outside, so we'll get to him in just a minute. The Irish Times this morning: Ireland wrestle victory to wrap up season of success, and too early to say three lions are ready to roar all the way to Moscow. That's the headline over Ken Early's piece there. And the Examiner, it's the four tops. Kerry, Dublin and Donegal cruise into the Super 8s with Galway. Paul Ganey, Footballer of the Year material at the moment. Ryan McHugh, Footballer of the Year material at the moment. He was the good outside bet ahead of the Super 8. Should have made that at that point. Not fit for purpose. This is the headline on the front of the Indo this morning. They're dead right. It's a complete non-event at this point. Dick Clerkin, hard to judge Donegal with such poor quality in Ulster. Billy Keane, will this year be remembered as the year the Munster Football Championship was condemned? So that's 3 football championships being condemned in the back of the Indo. Fair play to them, they're going for it this morning. They've also got rugby coverage and Jamie Carragher. England dare to believe. Dublin East to another title, and there's a picture of the Dubs in front of the hill. I'm amazed that many people stayed on the hill to celebrate. Nice day, I suppose, and you don't really get to see the Dubs that often, although hopefully that'll change over the next couple of weeks. Kane, England can win the cup. That'll be a much bigger story in the UK version, I suspect, of this. And then this story here, Contepomi and Leinster link. This came through late last night. We'll get Andy Dunn's thoughts on that in a moment. Felipe Contepomi is going to replace Gervin Dempsey. And the Racing Post, Royal Ascot's review: Harry Angel not certain to defend his July Cup title after injury. And roaring success, 3 Lions cut for World Cup glory after hammering Panama. Overreaction Monday, we gotta love it.
On the back page of the Herald this morning, it's Love 8. But Bernard may not make it back until All-Ireland semi-final. Jury still out on England bid. Southgate has it right so far, says John Giles as well, on the back page of the Evening Herald. On the back of the Mirror, it is Great 8. Dublin are super, but Gavin has problems with new Senior Football Championship format. While Southgate says, I wouldn't swap Harry. On the back page of the Irish Daily Star then, it is Super 8, Leinster landmark for Dubs. You've got Stephen Cluxton there inset, watching with Chris Farrell, Dublin's performance video analyst. And Yes We Kane, says the top of Ian Murtagh's story here. Harry Kane believing, and England believing this morning after their 6-1 hammering over Panama yesterday afternoon. On the back page of the Sun, it is the Leinster final. Keeper's first start was a match made in Evan Comerford coming in for Stephen Cluxton. The first time Stephen Cluxton hadn't played any part in or hadn't started a championship match, I should say, since 2004. Also, actually, on the front page of the Sun, we've got this exclusive from Barry Moore and Captain Slamtastic, Mick Savage's Roy Rant. Why can't he get over it? Former agent of Mick McCarthy, current agent?
Liam Gaskin, it's not actually Mick McCarthy savaging Roy Keane. It's not really a response. It's, this is one of those stories that is actually really over. It was just that Roy Keane was asked during World Cup podcast by ITV what happened in Saipan. He told everybody exactly the same thing he's told everybody every time he's been asked about it since 2002. And, I think we can all move on, right?
It's a little bit fresher over in the UK though, right?
Like, oh, you didn't play in a World Cup. Did anybody ever ask you about this? Yes, I say the same thing every time. On the back page of The Guardian, and here we go, some of the UK back pages. We'll show you all the UK back pages later on in the show, but just 2 for the time being. Perfect harmony. Southgate hails team spirit as Kane sends young guns storming into last 16. And finally, the front page of the Daily Telegraph sports section says, Dare to Dream. Pretty simple headline there, with all their columnists thinking that potentially it is time to dream for England. Potentially they can go all the way, and potentially football is navigating its way back to its own homestead. Its roots. One quick question for you. Why the hell should England not be getting carried away after a dominant performance like that, where one of the best strikers in the world has scored a hat-trick, has his eye in, the team's playing really well, they're playing a brilliant, vibrant, attacking form of football, and they don't have any of the fears and shit around them that all the other teams have had basically since 1996. They should be getting carried away. It's the point of a World Cup. You're getting as carried away as you are about Kerry. Why not? That's the right thing to do.
100%. There's nothing like the excitement of it. The thing is now, do they try and not win against Belgium or try and lose against Belgium for the sake of getting an easier draw? It's looking like it could potentially be an evasion of Germany, Brazil if they finish second in their group. There'll be more on that as the week kind of pans out and as it becomes a little bit clearer. Obviously,
I'm just going to rest some players,
just accidentally. It's kind of like the version of the hot balls to a certain extent, but a little bit more deliberate, a little bit less cagey, a little bit less kind of underhanded when it comes to the tactical manoeuvres. England should finish second in their group. It's a simple as that.
We're England, we aren't fair now, but anyway, what? Right, let's move on.